to get a good wide brim top hat. Your back will be dry as long as you have good posture. Obviously, a top hat is not good for someone that doesn't have good posture. I can tell you have outstanding posture the way you carry yourself at all times.
Oh, the frog is still alive. I thought it croaked.
Hadn't been an hour yet. Now, where was the five gold jokey fairy for that one?
I thought it was still. I thought I had the same time frame.
No, I think it was just a one and done.
No, it's that one's a one and done. Unless some of them will say whether they do it, but if it's asking you just to do a direct action, then it's a one and done.
Oh well, hell! Why the hell have I been thinking up this shit?
He's spent the whole break just hammering shit
Don't worry, it'll show up again.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
A Mac Crenshaw card was played on Mac.
What does the Mac Crenshaw card
play
do?
this card.
Oh shit! Am I dead now?
Restrained condition.
Oh shit! So
You're currently restrained.
No, you're not dead. You're just restrained.
No, that was my character. He died.
Oh,
a lot.
Is this a call out and an ode to respect to Matt Crenshaw? He of passing. I guess the current driver of Matt Crenshaw will suffer for the passing, and in a moment of grief, you see Pergolor just stop, almost as if the ground itself has fused to his feet. You got a damn cleric wandering around healing a Oreo cow talking about top hats. You have a wizard who is just enamored in kind of Gucci baby cuckoo sounds as he spins his staff around and almost had you that time. Almost had you that time. And then you have your monk just intently staring at her hand, looking at each of you like what the fuck is going on here? And now your ranger rooted to the ground. Suchek, what you think is going on here? Maybe that damn drink was something after all? Is all of this weirdness seems to happen within a moment or two of you consuming that strange little that dark liquid in that wooden cup. What's up, player?
Suchek has learned not to put much thought into peculiar humans' behavior. So
Suchek shrugs and settles next to the fire, allowing his cold blood to warm ever so slightly.
Another drink gets brought to Suchek. You must make a Constitution save, DC 14.
So as you sit down at the fire, kind of, you see that cup again appear, and you're like, "Ooh, that warmed me up pretty good last time." As the sun is setting and the temperature goes from the mid to high 70s to the high 50s relatively quickly. Pretty quick drop in it's probably 60s, but still, being you, every degree matters, man. And that cup calls to you again, and you reach for it, and you and go ahead and give me that save, big man. Oh shit. Yeah.
Okay. Oh god. The lizard's drunk.
So I have to uphold what I said earlier. I said because I'm new to the whole card thing, I don't want to be arbitrary, and we're going to allow the dice to tell a story. So maybe we're going to get fortunate and the dice will just let you be drunk for just an hour. By the way, drunk is the poison condition, which will give you a disadvantage.
I'm familiar, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just apologies for clarification. Go ahead and roll that D6 for me, big man.
Here we go.
Woo!
Ooh.
Slightly above average.
That's a 4.
No, it's not a 1.
So, thankfully,
right?
as long as nothing happens, it shouldn't disturb a long rest, forcing our buddy into exhaustion for tomorrow. But that's assuming if nothing happens tonight. I'm sorry?
I'm used to that too.
Oh, okay. I'm a barbarian. I ignore. All good.
Poison exhaustion. Very, very familiar.
Oh, man. It's like they got it out for you. I feel low key bad. At least I get to say I didn't do it and you didn't do it. So we're both victims of the same circumstance in this situation.
There are no victims to the game. I have literally sat here and watched Jay goat on chat to fuck him up more.
Bring it.
If anyone can handle it, it's Jay.
Hell yeah.
At least I get a
Mac,
reckless
you've
attack
been
with
given
this character,
disadvantage
so it's
on
not
your
as
next
bad.
D20 roll because you were given a baryonyx card because Barry sucks. Why he's not actively getting played anymore.
Okay, hold on. I need to get over to my... We'll remind ourselves of that, yeah?
Is this because we didn't let Grim design the monsters for this campaign?
I think Grim has got like about 142,373,000 points, and he's going to spend them all tonight.
Well, everyone has
more.
the option of getting 57 cards for free every single month. Give them out for free every stream.
Bring it.
And
bring it. This is fun.
And if they make sets for even these characters, they can turn them in for magic items.
Oh,
No. Yes, that's how they work.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hey, the good goes with the bad. The good goes with the bad. And you know what? It keeps it keeps our people engaged, and that's a great time. Keeps me on my toes. I'm gonna give your ass a top hat of disguise. That way, you can only appear 5 foot tall at the most. You're sick. You're 5'8" with your top hat. But when you go into disguise, you're God dang it. Anywho. So yes, there's some strangeness bordering on calamity that is kind of I wouldn't say it's tragic any more than a everyone hates Chris tragic. Just tragic. You're out with the cows. Is there a quick look up for passive perceptions, or is that something I can just ask you guys to tell me?
I have.
Alrighty. Cool. So, as things, whether we like it or not, I think we've got only just a few minutes left on a couple of those cards. So, yes, our cleric Tobrin wandering subtly amongst the cows, whether he realizes it or not, he takes the role of the moving bait that we wanted, and Anya being unusually quiet, and, oops, turn off pin, doop. The evening stretches on into the first few hours of the night. Okay, I need to do something here real quick. Give me a second.
Anya's confused on how this snake has taken over her mind and why she can't talk normally and why her brain is like, must ask questions. She's like, what the hell are you?
Now, above the table, you're allowed to speak in out of character normal, right?
I don't know. I get deep for in character and out of character.
Well, I'm trying to clarify. I'm trying to clarify so I know.
I've gotten dinged for an out of character, not question.
It does depend on the DM. If you're one that allows her to do this and speak above the table, that it's only the character, that's up to you. That's how this is. You pick the way you want to play it.
Cloud doesn't. Question.
Cloud will hurt her and kill her character if she doesn't talk in questions, because she will not say shit, Jim, and she will just talk over the table to everybody else, because there's some of them that will manipulate around it. So you gotta,
No, that's legit, because I remember I was in that one session with both Grim and a Gummy where they both had curses, and it was like a very quiet session.
Yeah,
I was like,
Grim will deal with his curse, and he'll just almost die. Gummy will not. He just went mute, like he lost his voice. Yeah.
But and I guess that's where I'm torn, because I mean, while we're talking above the table, this is kind of a cool behind the scenes thing for our crowd as well. Is those are the considerations that I gotta kind of make as a DM. Is at what point am I?
You roll the legless gnome 5K, and 5K's hurt. D4 damage.
Okay, you can take that while I'm finishing this. But I don't want to discourage people from playing, because the easiest thing to do is to shut up for an hour and this thing goes away.
But it also gives us a fun way, like, and it
That's true.
changes as it goes, because sometimes you might be okay because of the situation. The player might need to speak over the table a little more because of what's going on. If not, then and it's in the DM's discretion because of the situation, because everything is so liquid.
That makes sense. And so for right now, unless things get really awkward, we're going to keep that for out of character as well.
Okay. And
we're not at a high enough stakes to where I'll feel like you're in a position to where I totally screwed the group over because our strategic thinker can't talk. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, but for right now, we're early in the campaign. We're having fun, so we are going to enforce it on all speech because it doesn't last that much longer. It's only an hour, right?
Right. So
Okay,
Walter Cloud, a very chubby, like, think Gus from like Cinderella. He's going to come up to you with a very large stack of 10 whole silver coins, and he's going to give them to you. He thinks it's a shit ton of money.
So you see looks like a calf, but it looks very awkward as the bad stitching of the leather patterns stand out, and more importantly, the hoofs are kind of flapping against the ground as this little thing crawls into you and tosses a little pouch and crawls away from you. I mean, that's not a bad start for a top hat, but I mean, frankly, when you really get into the top hat culture, that would just buy a good band. But it's not. I like where your thinking is. I like that you're really starting to prioritize the strength and the value of the top hat. When do we? Am I supposed to keep track of the minute where these turn off, or do you guys keep track of your stuff?
You are the decider of time.
Okay.
Jim.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to get another extra notebook going here for just cursed shit. We'll get smoother with this as it goes. I promise.
No worries.
This is my first little thing with it.
Oh, Grim was nice to you, and he returned your level 1 spell slot for healing the fucking cow cloud.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So his fucking with you came at no cost.
Because we're at 11:20 now, so can we just say we've got 15 minutes left on each of the lizard curse, the frog curse, and the snake curse?
Yes, that's perfectly fine.
Good deal. And I'll do a better job of tracking the time. But I won't count breaks as part of our time.
But it's not even time in session. It's genuinely just time in the game. So if it's been an hour that they
shit, no, it's only okay. You guys are good then. If we're going by game time, you're good because it's been a couple hours. The sunset, the croaking and the whispers of the top hat seem to fade into the night. Your lizard buddy skittles down the staff, kind of around it, spiraling up, kind of goes down your hand, kind of comes up and blinks at you and has like a little gecko-like smile on his face and kind of fades away. And finally, the need to question as the snake just, you're kind of twirling it around. It lengthens itself, falling to the ground and slithering into the bushes.
And then comes right
back. That's some bullshit.
One got played on her.
Ow, God. And right when you go, man, that's some fucking bullshit. Or was it? As it slithers back up your hand.
Play them again.
Hardcore. Damn, Grammy. All right, so we got 11:22. And it is... Well, I'm hoping we are. I mean, I'm having fun with the cards. Make no mistake. I can't do anything when all the cards are coming in. Yes, I can. That's why I was in the process of looking up passive perceptions before we stepped off. So I do have one more question. I can just do my own math. Well,
in Anya's brain, as the snake fades away, she's like, "Oh, thank God!" And then it immediately appears again, and then she just kind of like drops her.
What?
I perception at disadvantage thanks to the...
So I would say at this point, Soul Check, Pergalore, who hasn't really been affected by anything other than just the curiosity of the situation. Sulchek is inebriated, and you know, you can definitely tell he's acting a little bit funny. I always think of those old fucking National Geographic videos where they showed all the animals eating the fermented fruit and shit, and he's all stumbling around. But almost kind of all at once, a few of y'all's attention, actually everybody who has a passive perception of above 4, which is everybody. Here's some my rolls aren't, for the record, my rolls shouldn't be hidden, so or should they?
That's up to you. And then
We'll talk about it later,
Yeah.
but I want to make sure that it's off. I roll in front of my players at the shop. I want to roll in front of you guys as well.
in current standing right now, Lex, of course, is reset with her snake.
Yep.
The restrained condition is off, probably off
Correct.
you back, but you haven't rolled the D20 yet, so you still have the disadvantage on the next one you roll. And then Longsword was gone with crabs. So those
So
are the
that's gone
long-standing
forever, or
things.
does that come back?
Oh, it goes. The crab takes it to the crab cart man.
So above the table, is old crabs worth something that we need to include in the campaigns later?
You can, yes, if you choose to.
I mean, he
Or
sounds
you
like
can-
he hangs out in Sigil.
He's pretty fair.
Much respects, baby. He's probably set up next door to Yellum, man. That weird ass fucking slotty Modron combo over there, man. I guarantee you they get along with each other. Yeah, or either that or he's like this with Zadara. Doesn't matter. Stories for another day. Stay tuned for the long term, and who knows where we'll fucking end up. But nonetheless, snapping, cracking of the twigs, not too far off. I mean, a faint enough to be at a distance of maybe 30 or 40 feet, just kind of near the corner of we're not necessarily on the map for this portion, but you guys were organized in the grove of trees. Actually, who's this over here? Tobrin, is that where you are on the map? Kind of. Okay, so I'm gonna move you. You would be kind of more up here. But yes, we'll put you a little over here because they weren't too far out into the fields. We're gonna use this. We're gonna use the grid because well, we're gonna go ahead and call that a 20 foot per square if we need to. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Off the map, the gray squares are 20 foot. Hopefully, we don't have to fight over there. But if you guys start shit, it is what it is. Yeah, fighting off map sucks, so don't do it unless you have to. Then we go into old school theater of the mind. We used to do it without maps. It's okay. So, but roughly 10, 20, right about here. Keeping the scale of the gray, you hear a crinkle, a crush, a snap in the bushes. Those of you, hold on. Oh, Suchek just moved. Damn. Okay, I was about to say, if you have... No, I don't mind it. We're not in combat. I don't mind you guys moving yourselves around. We wouldn't be sitting static for, 30 or 40 minutes of time passing. But something moving in the bushes and in the trees over here. Seems like something came in, may have been watching for a second or moved into the hedgerow that formed the eastern boundary of the field, and subsequently maybe disappeared just as quickly. But you heard something pretty large moving in the bushes as you glance off into the dark. Now, the downside is it is dark, so you're aware of where the hedgerow is. Unless you got dark vision of 80 to 100 foot, you really don't have a clear view of it. You can still see the silhouette of the hedgerow and silhouetted against the darkness behind. But as far as distinct object identification, you dark vision guys are no better off than are regular people at that range. But you can see a little bit of movement, and that's about it.
Can't see shit. You're on fire.
I'm sorry, what was that? Were you asking a question?
No, I was just saying that I can't see shit because I'm a human. I don't have dark vision.
Okay, I feel really
laughing at
bad because I
myself.
have a good memory. Don't you have that curse on you again?
I was
Yes,
just
she
making a
does.
joke at myself, but yeah.
I'm sorry?
I was just making a joke at myself.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
You were saying that for people with
I'm gonna
dark
let you go.
vision.
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
I mean, I'll roll.
I tried really hard to fish. I say, I'm sorry, were you asking me a question?
Oh.
No, everyone. It was loud. It was obvious. Something large enough to make a bunch of noise, and it wasn't being very careful about its movement. But it likely saw a little bit of the silhouettes because you guys did build a fire, if I remember. So maybe it very likely saw the movement and the silhouettes and the shadows over by your fire. You're aware of roughly where it was in the hedgerow, but that's about all you got. But everyone heard it and heard that distinctly from that direction. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Give me a stealth roll. Yeah.
Oh.
The size isn't a big deal, but yeah, the clinking and the clanking of your armor and your weapons and your gear against itself kind of likely gives your position away. The rest of the group sees Tobrin kind of, you've been seeing him in and out as he's been wandering amongst the cows, but suddenly he just literally drops out of sight from a line of sight point of view, but you can hear him clanking and clattering around underneath the cattle. Is there anything else anyone would like to do for the moment?
If I see him kind of like drop out of sight, and after hearing that, I will kind of like start like, I'll crouch, but like start like inching up like slowly. So I'll like try to move more stealthily towards where we heard the cracking sound.
So you're asking for a stealth check to move towards the crackling sounds?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Damn it.
Oh.
Poor Lex. Yeah, that's gonna. I have to rule that as another D4, but you do start moving stealthily towards that. So I'm gonna try to softball it when I can, but yeah.
So it being night and there being cows and hedgerows and all sorts of manner of nature around me, would this be considered lightly obscured?
Absolutely.
Cool. Mask of the Wild.
Okay.
And I'm going to stealth over.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your check, please.
All right. And I am doing it as disadvantage because it said next roll.
So you'd click the disadvantage button on your, there it is down.
Yeah, I did. I clicked it down by the modifier.
I'm talking myself through it as well because I'm going to have to do some of that shit as I get carded.
Ooh.
Ooh.
My God, damn. Bummer.
Go figure.
All right. So Rylan is moving up a little bit as well. Or do you want to take any actions of any sort?
I just moved at half speed to just kind of get near Suchek.
Okay.
And kind of hide next to him.
Okay.
I am still moving the 15 foot though.
Okay, so is our goal ultimately to move over towards the hedge where our sound was?
Yeah, but when it's kind of like broken up, like
move cover type thing.
Move, cover, listen.
Okay.
Adjust movement, cover, listen.
Okay, let me do one more thingy here.
Oh, come on.
What?
That's just
I don't like that.
That's just teasing me that I had to drop a nat 20 and you get one.
So you guys repeat the pattern, covering the 70 or so feet to get to the edge of the hedgerow. As you're closing in, you hear a little bit more sounds, the snapping of twigs, the rustling of bushes. But after you get within about 30 feet of it, there doesn't seem to be any more sound.
Would I see anything at 60 feet?
The hedgerow gets really well defined. There's a small little gap, like a little of a game trail or some sort that cuts down into a. Basically, you can, as you're getting closer to it, the hedgerow is a collection of bushes and small trees. There's kind of a drainage ditch, and then another row of small trees. We're actually going to switch maps real quick for this one.
But no stray puppy people.
No stray puppy people that you can see. I keep pushing the wrong buttons here.
Oh, should we get Tobrin and maybe back up?
We're going to go ahead and switch over to this map.
That wasn't a question.
I think it was.
I'm asking if we should get Tobrin and then back up. Asking them.
Probably.
All right, new map up, sorry. So we're going to go ahead and get
and it's pre-blooded.
Yeah.
Pre-blooded.
That's good.
Again, once I get you on, move around to make sure that I've got the gridding locked in right. These are the maps I made in Campaign Cartographer, and I had to do math to make them work here in Fantasy Grounds. But good to know that it works.
The boxes?
You should be.
I'm going on the edges.
Does it not? It's only on the axis. Token movement lock mode? Okay. Are we okay now?
Yep.
Sweet. All right, but I want you back here.
Okay. I was following directions.
I know. I appreciate you. And now I'll put you all back where I want you. Feel free to arrange yourselves anywhere in... Shit, how do I draw a box? Oh, okay. Can I drag that down from here? There's your deployment zone. I don't care how you, whatever order you guys want to put yourselves in, whatever position, that will be your zone of deployment.
I'm going to go down to that corner so I can shoot from the trees.
Because, I mean, obviously, we're moving into a situation where we're something going on out here. That's weird.
Yeah.
You're not just going to go la la, or I'm assuming, I'm giving you the opportunity to not go la 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 into the middle of the battle.
I mean, we are pretty low level.
Yeah, this is true. All right, so we're going to approve that. Any last moves? If not, can I delete this as well? Remove pointer. There it is. Got it. Getting this Fantasy Ground stuff on the fly. See, if Fantasy Ground's smart, they're going to record my shit and go, see, this dumbass can figure it out on the go. It's not that bad. All right. Sorry, I just saw Ken's card. When they get higher level, there's a lot of spells that'll do that. Alrighty. So let me get my combat tracker up. Let me add you guys to the tracker. Again, I apologize. This will get smoother as we get better at it. Oh shit! I just doubled up. I'm going to clear this whole damn thing here. Wait, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. No, I don't. Delete from tracker only foes. And then I can add my foes back in. Ah, ha, ha. And y'all didn't see what I fucked up, so yay. Yeah, everything went fine. Just fine. Don't even worry about shit, y'all. All right. So, I'm sorry?
I said, what fuck up?
Right, straight up. So, let's go ahead and set up some initiative real quick.
Huh. In it? Where? Wait, oh, no, don't grab them. Fuck it. There we go, Jesus.
Okay, everyone set up on initiatives here?
Jeez.
Yes.
Okay, let me do one more check real quick. one more. All right. Can I? Yeah, I need to set him to boop. As you guys are coming down into the small ravine, again, the hedgerow being comprised of small trees and shrubs kind of intertwined with a couple game paths and trails moving down into a little bit of a shallow valley. Basically a drainage ravine type thing. It is pretty muddy with us being in May with a lot of the rain going on. So I'm not sure if you guys can see. I should have done a better job of it. But where you see the grayish patterns on the map, those are going to be mud, so that would be difficult terrain. The whole 5 feet extra movement. So if we're not going to stress it if it didn't resolve as cleanly as I was hoping. But map just if you kind of zoom in, you can see how there's kind of that little gray snaky area. That's gonna be super wet mud. Cool. Now a couple more map I'm sorry.
Just before you get started, a card has been played. The bless spell has been put on Cloud.
All right. Congratulations, man.
So he has been blessed.
So the graph is in regards to map graphics. The trees have trunks kind of centered in the middle of the model. Players feel free to zoom in and out as your resources allow. That can count as cover. If a square is the majority filled with rubble, for example, the rocks here or the bushes here, consider that difficult terrain. The patches of rocks are not cover, but the bushes, the shrubs, and the like can be considered cover for stealth, for sneak, for hide, etc. Everyone capiche?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The slope downward is not enough to be significant. It's just kind of a shallow, maybe a 10-foot dip in the middle of this wide drainage area, this division in hedgerow, so it's not enough of a terrain difficulty. It's not going to be difficult terrain in any way, shape, or form. Any questions about the map layout? Any questions about any of things? Any rulings on that, etc.?
Nope.
All right, well, seeing the knoll on the far side of the ravine looks like it kind of, as you guys came, a few of you not stealthing into the hedgerow, snapping and making your own twigs, turns over its shoulder and looks over at you, seeming to try to duck behind the tree trunk, but not doing a good job of it. Ryland's going to be up first.
All right, I'm going to...
Or are they not? Am I seeing the combat tracker wrong? Okay. I had a box check that I wasn't supposed to have. I'm good now. Yeah, you should only be able to... You should see the one knoll here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. Get to it.
I'm going to move up 15 feet here.
Oops, let me turn off my ping. I keep forgetting to do that. All right.
And then another 5 to there. And I'm going to cast Create Bonfire under the knoll. And he's going to have to make a Dex DC 14. And I'll do that right now.
Uh-oh, Suchek, he's trying to cook your dinner.
So he will take that.
Nice.
All right.
How do you feel about that?
And then I will pass my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Anya.
Oh, hold on, sorry. Oh, did that not roll on the table? Gosh, dang it, this mouse is... I'm trying to roll the dang dice. There we go. Okay, it was the same thing.
I'm not going to penalize her points for grumping when she's taking damage. You don't have... That'll be your one freedom while you're rolling that D4, but don't forget you got to Yeah, we're in 6-second rounds now, so I'm watching real time.
Mhm. Okay. I'm just going to... move up, but kind of still try and keep a little bit of cover behind these trees.
Okay.
If I can, still like trying to move stealthily as well, like trying to stay hidden, like keeping that cover from the knoll, like line of sight of the knoll.
If you're trying to stealth in, you would need to use your action to stealth check unless you have the bonus action for that.
No,
but you can move into cover to have the cover property while not being hidden.
1 second.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Step of the wind as a bonus action. That only works for dash and disengaged. Okay, not stealth. Okay, so I'll use my action to stealth in. Roll that.
Okay.
Okay.
And so that was movement in action?
And yes, and I'm just gonna kind of post up behind that tree, keeping an eye on this guy. Not wanting to really walk through that mud.
Understand.
So maybe it'll come to me.
Quick
Okay.
question.
Sir.
Am I still inebriated / poisoned?
No, because it was only for 4 hours, and we were 4 hours in after all that. Oh, wait, no, because that second drink came a little bit after the first one, so yes, you would still be poisoned, unfortunately, sir.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's clarifying. So I think I need the poison effect on me then.
Yep, you would be doing disadvantage stuff. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move to here, which would then reveal him. And then he is going to target... I think I got to drag the target thing. No, I click it and then target. Oh, there it is, yep. And we're going to go ahead and use a longbow attack. Woo, damn. Any silvery barbs or any reactions or anything that's going to interrupt that critical? All right. So will it auto roll critical damage or... Okay, good deal.
It's too far away to use... What's my missile? Is deflect missiles only towards me?
I believe I'd have to have you targeted, yes.
Okay. Just make sure.
Hypothetically, if you're within the direct line of it, I would allow you a chance at it as well.
That's fair.
You know, if someone was using you as cover,
Mm-hmm.
you know, then I would allow that because after the modifier they would have still hit, but before that because it was passing. But anyway, we'll worry about that later. Yeah. He moves up, he takes his attack, and we're gonna go ahead and pass turn.
Jay, you've been given advantage on your next D20 roll.
Okay, thank you.
So that's going to bring us to Pergolar.
All right. The map moves.
You are currently hidden because you were rolling stealths on the way in.
Yep. I'm also going to move a bit.
Okay.
Wait, do I need to?
I don't know. There are currently 2 targets visible to you. One of them that is standing in a fire right now. The other one emerged from a tree and shot said fire guy. Bonfire, is this a concentration?
It is.
Did you give me your concentration check for when I shot you a second ago?
I did not.
Why don't you go ahead and drop that if you don't mind, please?
Just a con save, right?
Yep. DC 10.
Or is it a con check?
It's a save. It's called a concentration check, but it's constitution save. Yep, you're good. Still in.
All right, I'm going to shoot the one up at the top. Because I can.
Would that be Knoll 1?
Yes.
Okay. How do I target it for him?
I target it, I think.
Control. Oh, sorry. Okay. Hey, never mind. There you go.
Yep.
We do use cover rules at this table, correct? It goes both. Well, that's let me this will be the first instance it's coming in. Do you guys want to use cover, where intervening objects will affect armor classes /2 hits on the opponents?
Yes.
Okay, so you
Cool.
currently have... The Knoll will have some cover as provided by Ryland from that position.
Okay.
Damn it. Someone
There
keeps
it is.
drinking all my coffee, fuckers. And Sydney went to bed. I ain't got no one to make me more coffee. Someone needs to play a card to have coffee sent over to me. I'm kidding. Okay, so you took the shot. That would have given me a +2 on my armor class. That would still have hit for the partial cover. Definitely hit. Yeah. So
Good
yes,
shit.
he is looking heavily damaged.
I also need a rolling on this because I know this in a different type of ranger, and I want to make sure that this is the correct one. If I say Slayer's Prey, is it that one in particular, or is it Knolls?
Was that a class? Is that something that you use an action or bonus action while we're
Bonus action.
Be sure.
Yeah, as a bonus action.
Go ahead and read the spell out loud.
Yeah, as a bonus action, you designate one creature you can see within 60 feet. They both are.
So
and the first time each turn you hit that target with a weapon attack, it takes an extra 1d6. That would be the next time for this one, at least, because I'm doing it after the fact.
Yeah. So yeah, you've used your action to shoot. You can now use your bonus action to declare that target of this ability.
The benefit lasts until you finish a short or long rest, or if you designate a different creature.
Mm-hmm. So it's Hunter's Mark on top of Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Cool. Yep.
So basically, it's him until he's dead, and then I move it.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah.
The wording is kind of wonky on that one. We actually were discussing.
If you designate a different creature, so.
Yeah. So type as long as you're moving it to another creature before this one dies, it will stay in play because the effect ends if the creature dies. Correct? Or we'll worry about it later. There's a weird wording on for right now, just so we can keep the game rolling. We're going to rule it the same as Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
You can only use it on the one target per turn because it takes your bonus action to move it. So, but that's an interesting discussion in regards to the wording of that. We spent a lot of time talking about that at the shop this weekend because the very same thing came up, and I ruled it the same way. You're good. Anything else, sir?
Yeah, but the additional damage is on my next shot, not this one.
Correct, because you've now used your bonus action to declare it. So your next shot, you can do your basic action plus the extra d6. Pro tip: do you have Hunter's Mark yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, once you get Hunter's Mark, one action, bonus action next to you can stack some damage. And as long as you're not Colossus Slayer on top of that, that would suck. Anyway, anything else you want to do, sir?
Well, Monster Slayer.
No,
No, that's it. I'm good right here. I'm undercover. I'm hitting them.
Cool.
I have to hit this little arrow here, I believe. No, here. There you go.
Okay, so I'm going to, I'm sick of getting shot, so I'm going to go 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm going to dash 5,
Beautiful. Move
10,
closer.
20, 30, and get behind a shit ton of cover because I'm getting beat up over there. So that was a move into dash. And my next one's going to go ahead and come out 10, 15, 20. And we'll show him because he did not roll to move to stealth because I want to shoot. And we're going to go ahead and... Hell. All I can see is Ryland standing there. I guess I got to shoot at him again. No cover, no intervening. We're going to take a longbow attack. Hopefully we don't roll another nat 20. I'd feel really dirty. Close. So that second arrow is going to hit Ryland. You're simply going to take 3 damage. And I do need the next concentration check on that.
I'm just going to drop it because the knoll's gone.
Okay. Funkywood, ask David how their Dragonlance group did against the same encounter. It's y'all, it's not me. Go ahead, sir. Torbjorn's up. Yeah, I would assume so. Not bad, not bad. Active full, I bet.
Yeah.
Pergolor's like, psst, bring it here, bring it here. No action. I know. You just you got covered because you're small and it's small enough. Okay. Suchek.
Okay.
Still feeling a little bit tipsy, still feeling a little bit wonky, but confident that this first whatever you decide to do is going to go well. You step forward, man.
Yeah, I do. I rush out forward. 25 feet there. And yeah, Suchek's not doing so hard visually. Yeah, he's inebriated and poison and it's dark, which he doesn't have dark vision, so. But he. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, lizard
I
folk
think we
don't have dark vision?
I think are your two melees are like, what the fuck's going on? I can't see shit. Now hold on. Remember, well, how long? Never mind. Your light would have gone a long fucking time ago. Never mind. I forgot about that. That was so long ago. That was back in town. Okay. I was trying to fish for some light. I'm sorry.
That's okay. But I assume I can hear like kind of like yipping and howling of gnolls and
Yeah.
companions getting hurt and arrows being flung. So I'm just going to yell out the general vicinity. It's like, you, dogmen, you fail in the teachings of Semiwanya. You hunt with waste. And then kind of yell out in anger in lizard folk, Facem, I am Improlio! As I go into a rage with a bonus action. And I want to try to intimidate or taunt and then have them face me in battle, is what I yell out to them.
Okay. I'll allow you an intimidation check as your action to see if you can pose enough of a. Can we go with persuasion instead? Because here's my ruling on. No, go with intimidation. Because here's my thing. I want you to hear me out on this before you decide on the roll. Intimidation. If you intimidate me, I don't want to fight you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, if you fail your intimidation, it's kind of the fight or flight. Some dude rolls up and starts getting big on you, and if you're like, "Oh, it's okay, man," but if they acting big, you're like, "What are you gonna do?" So if you fail your intimidation, he's likely to be like, "What, bitch? You ain't nothing."
Yeah.
But if you're wanting to succeed, go persuasion instead, and I'll allow that as your action to draw attention to yourself. Your choice.
Okay.
Fail an intimidation or pass a persuasion.
So yeah, I guess I don't intend them to get away from me, but the opposite to face me. So I guess that'll be more persuasion.
Go for it.
Is that not right?
Yeah.
Am I getting that right?
Correct.
Okay. And poison should be disadvantaged, but the card gave me advantage, so it should just be a straight roll. Yeah.
Yes.
Not very charismatic. Suchek is.
Oh.
Seems
shit.
charismatic.
Yeah. You make your proclamation in common and lizard folk as you stand there, almost kind of like the battle shout, "Come get me, bros." Who's taking another? Oh, poor Lex. I'm even gonna get a hitter and she's gonna be dead. Hold on, let me check the clock. Shit, we got another 8 minutes because we're in combat. All right, so who's up? Suchek, is that it?
Yeah, it's all my actions movement. That'll be it.
All right, so howling in a guttural, mixed in between yips and hisses and heavy consternated sounds of a language that you're not necessarily, I don't know, maybe or maybe not. Does anyone speak Abyssal?
Nope.
Do I speak Abyssal?
Do you?
Do you?
What do you think?
I think the proper wording would be, I speak Abyssal. Do I understand what he's asking? What he's barking? Oh, so we're not going to say that. I would call that a semicolon. Anywho, but a very, very large knoll begins moving directly towards your lizard folk. Moves and dashes, dodging through. Everyone hears a crashing and a smashing and the brushing, and at this point, everyone can see this large knoll. And unfortunately, you don't understand what he's howling and snarling back at the lizard folk, but he's headed straight towards you, and that's going to end that. Taking us to the start of the next round. Before we start this round, some maintenance stuff. Or do we want to go through this whole encounter tonight? What's our time looking like? It is right at midnight. How are y'all feeling? Because we're just getting into another round. If we want to roll, I'm good. If people need to say, hey, I got to work tomorrow, this might be a good place to kind of pause us till next week.
I mean, you did just introduce a new character on the field. So, I actually need
It's
to.
early. Oh,
It's one for
Okay.
me. So,
So is this a good place to pause?
Yeah, let's stop here then. and
All
then
right,
we'll
so
take the next one.
the group prepares as, sure enough, the pack of gnolls, a scout sneaking into the fields, startled by the large presence that was behaving strangely, and maybe distracted by the odd behavior. The gnoll made a lot of noise, ran back into the ravine, ran into the hedgerow. The party pursued only to be reverse ambushed. I reverse Uno carded and shit, and there's several gnolls and a gnoll pack leader striding confidently across the middle of the ravine, ready to square away with our lizard folk, who is howling and now able to see that fool right in front of him. No, we're still dark. I see you, you don't see me. But anyway, players, hopefully you guys had a great time tonight. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate y'all's patience as I work through the technical mumbo jumbos and the card stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, hanging out. That was a lot of fun, man. Play more cards. I enjoyed that. That was cool. Mandy, thanks for hosting us. Thanks for your work.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys. Yeah,
Thank you.
anytime.
awesome time.
Mandy?
Good job,
Thank you.
players. Good job, guys.